In the darkened arteries of Victorian London, shrouded in the delicate tendrils of creeping fog, a chilling tale unfolded. Imagine gaslit alleyways echoing with the whispers of secrets, the city's underbelly pulsating with intrigue and suspense. Here we meet Dr. Percival Blackwood, a respected figure in high society. His polished exterior, however, held a deadly secret. A corrosive secret coursed within him, concealed by his refined veneer. This mysterious saga took a wild turn when Mr. Elias Thorn entered the stage as Dr. Blackwood's assistant. He was a man of intriguing contrasts, a figure of shadow and light, of silence and tumult. His arrival in the city was like a gust of wind, stirring the still waters, setting the stage for a narrative that was as thrilling as it was mystifying. Mr. Thorn was not merely an assistant to Dr. Blackwood, he was a confidant, a mirror reflecting the doctor's darkest secrets. His presence was a catalyst, an element that sparked curiosity among the city folk. His mannerisms, his speech, his very existence became a subject of hushed discussions in the dimly lit corners of bustling taverns and high society soirees. The labyrinth of Mr. Thorn's character was as fascinating as it was terrifying. It held a strange allure, a magnetic pull that drew people in, even as it sowed the seeds of suspicion. His mesmerizing gaze and enigmatic aura triggered the city folks' whispering mills. An ominous pattern of shocking crimes erupted in the city. The peaceful serenity of Victorian London was punctured by a series of horrifying incidents. The city that once thrummed with the genteel rhythm of horse-drawn carriages and the chatter of high society was now held captive by fear. Each nightfall brought with it a new tale of terror, the dawn revealing the grisly aftermath. The victims, all from different walks of life, were bound together by their gruesome end. Each life snuffed out with a chilling precision that suggested an intimate knowledge of human anatomy, the killer's signature etched into their bodies with a brutal artistry. The city was caught in the grip of a predator who seemed to revel in chaos, thriving in the fear that gripped the city. The victim's gruesome end mirrored the twisted mind of a perpetrator who flourished in anarchy. As the body count rose, so did the whispers. Could the esteemed Dr. Blackwood or his enigmatic assistant Mr. Thorn be involved? The city held its breath as it waited for the next chapter in this macabre tale. The solid ground beneath Dr. Blackwood trembled. A cryptic letter had arrived, its contents seeping into his consciousness like a slow-acting poison. Each word, each symbol, each hidden meaning began to gnaw at the edges of his sanity. This wasn't just a letter, it was a mirror, reflecting back a horrifying truth he had long sought to suppress. The letter carried a confession, a revelation that shook him to his very core. It was a pact conceived in the shadows, a promise made under the veil of darkness. A connection between him and the enigmatic Mr. Thorn was laid bare, and it was far more sinister than he could have ever imagined. The revelation sent shockwaves through his being, igniting a storm of fear and regret. The once revered physician found himself grappling with a demon of his own creation. His life, once marked by prestige and honor, had now turned into a living nightmare. Dr. Blackwood stood on the precipice of an abyss, a connection between him and Mr. Thorn dangling like a sword over his sanity. The discovery of their intertwined fates marked the height of this chilling narrative. The city's gas-lit shadows bore witness to the unveiling of a grotesque truth, a secret as twisted as the cobblestone streets beneath their feet. In the heart of the night, the revelation echoed through the labyrinth of lanes, rattling the city to its core. The once revered Dr. Blackwood and the enigmatic Mr. Thorn were revealed to be two faces of the same monstrous coin, bound by a pact that was as dark as the deepest corners of the human soul. The aftermath was a city left in the grip of a chilling dread, an echo of the horror that had unfolded beneath its gaslit lamps. Dr. Blackwood and Mr. Thorn were nothing but two faces of the same grotesque coin, tethered by an unholy force transcending human boundaries. With the first light of dawn sketching long shadows across the city, the remnants of their cursed alliance echoed through the fog-stricken streets. The city, once a vibrant tableau of Victorian life, now bore the scars of a story steeped in darkness and deceit. The very air seemed to hold its breath, tainted by the chilling aftermath of the revelation. The whispers of the city folk now carried the age-old question of duality. So what do you think? Does every Dr. Jekyll secretly harbor a Mr. Hyde within? Explore this further and share your thoughts in the comments.